Welcome to a JDM legend, a rally beast, and one of the latest cars that can receive an engine swap in Gran Turismo 7. This is the 2004 Subaru Impreza WRX. Now today we're going to be testing out this vehicle's engine swap to see is it worth engine swapping. So before we do that, let's just go over the car. Now if you want to get your hands on the Subaru, well, you have one of two ways of doing it. You can either get it from the used car dealership for about 43,000 credits if I'm not mistaken, or you can pick it up brand new from Brand Central for 50,000 credits. And well, as you can see, this vehicle is not standard. This is my fully upgraded Subaru WRX, and this car produces 559 brake horsepower, 1138 kgs, and because of that you can see how quickly we are overtaking what is supposed to be some of the fastest cars in the game. I mean, look at this. We are chasing down a 918 Spider. This vehicle is extremely planted, extremely just good to drive. There's no funny business, there's no moments where I'm like, whoa, it's getting out of control or anything like that. It's such a point and shoot vehicle, and I love every second with this vehicle. Now when it came to the standard engine, once you fully upgraded it, the power output, the way it delivers the power is really good, but it had one issue. It was not the best when it came to fuel consumption. Look, it doesn't have a race car engine to really be good at fuel consumption, but if you're just looking for a fast track ripper, this is exactly what you are getting. Now when it comes to lap times, we are gonna see a first lap around Kyoto Driving Park of a 1 minute 38 second lap, which is quite impressive, but we can go even faster. But we gotta remember, the Subaru did not only get its name from on-road racing, but also off-road. But that's the thing with the Subaru. With its all-wheel drive system and the way you can honestly just tailor the Subaru, it's like a Swiss Army knife. You can get it to do whatever you want. I mean, if I switch on over to 95% of the power going to the back wheels, I can start sliding about. I can turn this into a full-on drift car. If I want to do 50-50 power distribution, this can be an absolute weapon down the drag strip. This vehicle is just such a perfect choice. It's affordable. It's one of the best bang for buck vehicles you can own in Gran Turismo 7. It's such a bargain, and honestly I see why so many people absolutely adore this vehicle. Now you see we cross the line doing a 1 minute and 32 second lap time. A 1 minute 32 is incredibly fast for a vehicle using a standard engine. So the Subaru is a great vehicle, a very competitive vehicle. So if you're looking for a fast track vehicle, here's your answer here, plain as day. Now I said the Subaru is not only good at on-road racing, because the Subaru is known for many generations as an incredible off-road racer. So that's exactly what we're gonna test out right now. Now with us testing out the Subaru, we have to take it off-road. It's kinda a sin to not take it off-road. I mean, it's a Subaru, this is what it was made to do. So this vehicle, as I said, it's not only good at on-road racing, this is absolutely fantastic when it comes to off-roading, because the way you can just chuck it, point and shoot, and the vehicle will go in that direction. It has so much power, it's so agile, it's just such a great off-roader. Now I don't want to start the debates of is an Evo better than a Subaru, Subaru's better. I don't want to have any input. I don't want to start it, because look here, that debate is gonna be forevermore. Even when I'm gone, people are probably still gonna be debating on which is better. But all I know is, even though I just ran into a wall, they're not really giving the best display of what the Subaru is capable of. this car is still such an enjoyable vehicle to drive. The power delivery, everything about it is just so well suited for whatever activity you do. As I said, this is truly a Swiss Army knife. And we see coming around Sardinia, we completed in a lap time of a 1 minute 20-second lap. And I mean, that was with me running into the barrier and not really doing the best lap time possible. So we're gonna use this as our benchmark, because now what we're gonna do is say goodbye to this really good engine. With the Subaru right now, this car is almost perfection. That's how good this car is. Now with us changing the engine is kind of ruining the formula, but if we are gonna have to change the engine, let's put a spicy one in it. So the engine swap we have available for this vehicle is actually out of the Porsche 911 992 Turbo S, one of the best cars you can own in Gran Turismo 7. And we see for 250,000 credits we are gonna get 641 brake horsepower standard. Look, we do add about 40 kgs to the vehicle's overall weight, but the fact that we're already with the standard power more powerful than what the Subaru's engine is capable of. So this could either make it or break it. This could either ruin the Subaru or make it so much better. But there's only one way to find out, and that's by spending 250,000 credits. So now we have to come to the tuning shop first, because we need to see how much power we can actually squeeze out of this Porsche's engine. So now we see the engine fully upgraded produces 1061 brake horsepower in a vehicle that only weighs 1178 kgs. This is gonna be such you're gonna be a beast. So let us now get our first experience of the Porsche swapped Subaru. We see our competition is the fastest of the fastest, the most expensive cars you can own in a game. Absolute weapons. I mean, we are going past an Aston Martin Vulcan right there. We got the Ferrari FXK right in front of us, McLaren P1, and look at this. We are running away. Yo! This is a good vehicle. There's no funny business. I love that. Even though we doubled the power, almost doubled the power of the Subaru, the vehicle is still extremely stable. The vehicle is so planted. The vehicle isn't spinning up its wheels thanks to that all-wheel drive system. And even though it is all-wheel drive, we do not find understeer. The vehicle is not pushing forward off circuit. The handling of this car is impeccable. Yo! This is a good car. So the biggest change that we see is just the acceleration, the way the power is delivered. Look at the McLaren. What a poor line you took on the power. Let's see, look at this. We are absolutely shifting 300 kilometers per hour hard on the brakes. And look at that, we stopped with more than enough time. We were early. We ran a first lap time of a 1 minute 31 second lap right there. This car can easily break into the 1 minute 29. Let me just get past the traffic and see if we can actually do that right now. This vehicle is just so fast. Come on, come on, come on. There should be enough. There should be good enough. Come on. Look at that. Look at that. A 1 minute 29 is our final time. Yo, this car is fast. This is a track. Yo, this may be the best engine swap out of update 1.55. If this car had good fuel consumption, yo. So now that we know that the Impreza is fast on road, let's see how has this engine swap affected the off-road performance. Has it made it unusable off-road? Because if so, it may not be worth engine swapping it, because now you're taking away the core elements of the Subaru, and that's the fact that it can do anything you want it to do. Now look, on road it may not be as fast as a Porsche 911 GT3 RS with the 992 engine swap, but that's like comparing apples to an iPhone. It's two completely different things. The Subaru is all about, you know what, fun, use whatever, you know, just do whatever you want with the vehicle, whereas the GT3 RS has so much more downforce, it's so cutting edge, and it's just core element is about going fast on road, whereas the Subaru does it everywhere. No matter where you go, the car is going to be fast. Look at that, look at it, look at that. Almost a 1 minute 13 second lap. This car is incredibly fast, whether it's on road, off road, whatever you want, this car can do. I could have set a 1 minute 13 second lap if I actually just lined up all the sections really well, but still, there we go, a 1 minute 14.138, the third fastest car I've ever used around the circuit. That is how fast this vehicle is. If you want an incredible engine swap, this is the way to go. There's no beating around the bush. This engine swap is incredible. If you haven't tried it out yet, best believe you need to. The engine swap's cheap, the car's cheap, there's no excuses for you to miss out on this absolute greatness right here, which is the 911 swapped Impreza Sedan. So with this being said, I want to hear your thoughts and opinions of this car in the comment section down below, and with this being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.